What's up, Pace? It's motherfucking Paracon. Cody's being the best boy. Well, okay, maybe. Hi to Jess. Hi! Sorry, I'm making our Patreon video, so now you're on it. You're in the video. Everybody's in the video. It's Tenney's birthday in like 3 minutes, so I thought I would start the video. We are in Sault Ste. Marie for our favorite event of the year, the Michigan Paracon. It's very fancy. Toad is doing a meet and greet, unofficial meet and greet.
I'm so happy to meet you.
Alright, I'll come back in a second when it's Tenney's birthday. Yes, I am.
Alright, show of hands, how many people are about to see him for the first time? Okay. I mean, that's a fair amount, and that's good. That is good. Because you are in for a treat, I promise you. You know what I love about, there's so many things about this guy that I love, but I can tell you right now, I've introduced him as a headliner here at MI Paracon. I've introduced him as a headliner at UFOCon. This guy can speak on anything and everything because he is truly the leader of the world of the weird in a beautiful way. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the incomparable Mr. John Tenney.
Hello, weirdos. It's the best part. Gross. I could only see half from out there. How many people here have never seen one of my lectures before? Okay, good. So, oh wait, could you turn those lights up for a second one more time? When I come out, I always say hello weirdos and you all say hello back to me. Now, everybody that's in this room is as weird as everybody in this room, right? As a birthday favor for me, could you turn to a person next to you and say hello weirdo to them? Keep them up for one more second. So my lectures always start the same and end the same, and then the middle is just a mishmash of stuff in my head that's going through and things that I've been talking to you about, like last night and this afternoon. I need to get a gauge on things. So normally when people ask you questions like this in your normal everyday life, you're not really willing to put your hand above your head because people will think you're weird, but obviously now you're all sitting next to weirdos. And so you can proudly raise your hand above your head. How many people here believe in ghosts, specters, apparitions, spirits, and angels? Okay. How many people here believe in UFOs, aliens, flying saucers, extraterrestrials? All right. And how many people here believe in Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Loch Ness Monster, Ogopogo, Chupacabra, Yadi Yowie, and unicorns? The reason I ask those questions is because I want to gauge where your belief system is at. So the first question, do you believe in ghosts and spirits and angels and apparitions and all that? Do you believe that there's a persistence in consciousness and life and personality that exists beyond the biological form in some unexperiential realm with limited data for us to collect, that life persists and continues forever, perhaps? And all of you say yes. And then I say, do you believe in extraterrestrials, UFOs, and flying saucers? Do you think that at some other planet, in some other place, in the vastness of the cosmos, traversing the inky blackness and infinitude of space, they have found and discovered life somewhere? And yes, absolutely. And then Bigfoot, Yowie, Yeti, Loch Ness Monster, Chupacabra, Skunk Ape. People laugh at. But the question is really just, is there a big animal we haven't discovered yet? And it's the most possible of the three questions, but is the most absolutely fucking ridiculous question. And then, how many people here think that when you die, you might become a ghost? Might. To experience, at least in my mind, real strangeness manifesting itself in our weird, seemingly shared universe. The key is children and animals. As adults, we get jaded, we close parts of ourselves off, we pretend things weren't what they were. Kids and animals, they're on board 100%. Little kids are the most magical, natural magicians and witches you will ever experience in your life. They talk to trees. Some of you can probably remember being young and balling up your fists and standing in the wind, making the wind blow on you. And it blew on you. They make potions. There are special rocks and acorns and crystals. They talk to animals, and the animals talk back. And you even grow up as adults. I even grow up as a cat owner. And I remember that they talk to me, because I still talk to them as if they can talk. How many people here have a dog? Yeah. A cat? Now cat people? Yeah. You come home from work and you talk to your animal because you remember it talks back. You come in the door and you're like, how was your day, buddy? And then you wait for an answer. Then you answer as if they've answered. Really? Oh, that sounds fun. Let's get you some food. Because you remember when they did answer. Because they are answering. It's this wonderful glimpse of the world that we've kind of lost. And when you hear people say that there's no such thing as energy work or aura work or Reiki or hands-on healing or anything like that, look to your animal. You can have the shittiest of shitty days, heartbroken, pushed down by your boss, and when you walk in the door of your house, your dog knows and comes over to you, and it will lay their head on your lap, and you will touch them, and you feel healed. Even you people with cats. You will come home and your shitty cat will jump on the back of your chair and slightly put a paw on your shoulder, and you will feel healed. Oh, I saw you standing at the end of the food hub talking to Toad last night. And I go, well, I saw someone standing, and she goes, well, I thought I heard footsteps, and I looked, and there was this hooded figure talking to Toad. And I had drawn a woman wearing a big babushka over her head. So that's the newest. I know there's no resolve to it, it's fucking ghosts. They don't have sweet endings all the time. It's just some weird fucking thing that happens. And I love it. And I love that there's no photographs, and I love that there's no proof, and there's no evidence, and there's no way to study it. I love it. Your best photo isn't going to solve the mysteries of life and death. Your best video, your best EVP doesn't mean anything to anyone but you. And maybe the friends you share it with, who think it's cool. It's meant for you. And I think that's the beauty of this. Because if there's no such thing as ghosts, nothing at all, if they're not real, if all it is a way for us to talk to each other about the weird shit that happens to us all the time, then it's still real fucking important, because we're talking to each other.
You're such a nice boy, Toad.
He's such a good boy. You're cleaning her up, huh? Is she dirty? Is she
Maybe I was
dirty?
scared. Maybe I was scared.
Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
All right, what's up, Pates? We're here with
Never know what
my angel, Mia.
You're fine. No worries.
So you gotta.
All right, let's do the big reveal. You ready to turn around? We're here with some spooky house.
How are we turning?
Okay, wait. They made WooPod shirts.
I don't know what
Oh my!
Tenney and
Oh
Jess.
my God!
Jess
Oh
has got little
my
tattoos,
Oh my
and Tenney's got a little
God!
smoke.
Oh my
The
God!
details are in here. And there's
Toady pants.
little toes. And you're jousting with cinnamon sticks.
I can't. Be here at 9 o'clock.
So cute. Look at your little anime face.
Wait, is on the back of yours too?
Wait. Oh my god. Tenney, look at their
I
shirt.
know, it's so
Did you just see the little smoke?
I
They're
did.
so cute.
I can't.
Did you get a picture already?
Well, I'm doing video.
It's going on the Patreon video.
What's up, Pete?
Garbage people.
Dumpsters.
Hi everyone. You should come here next time if you're not here. This is her second time, and we're having
Wait, I've
third time.
I've been here for like 8 years.
This is her 9th time here.
This is my 27th time.
She's so memorable. I remembered it.
Remembered.
Anyway, I'm taking it now. I'm coming here. Let's go see.
Old men of the paranormal.
Woo! So that's translation. We're having a lot of fun, and hopefully that you're here. And it was his birthday. And a Merry Masaka!
What's up, Pates? It's our contest winner, Kath. Her daughter is watching Toad right now, so I can be a drunk idiot.
Not an idiot.
Everybody, wait, Steve's Ghost Hunters.
Oh,
Tenney.
hi!
Hi.
How you doing?
Jesse. All the friends. Wait. I'm trying to keep you guys included. Wait. There's the Ghost Brothers are behind me. There they are. Okay, I'll be back when I'm not drunk. Okay, bye. What's up, Pates? Your girl has a hangover, and she has to talk tonight. Send thoughts and prayers, even though you're going to see this after it's already over. It's Tim Weisberg. All these people are in line to meet Project Fear. They're over there in the corner. There they are. Tenney has, out of nowhere, decided to do palm readings for people, so... That's happening.
So,
Pretty cool. Sitting here selling my pins. We're having a blast. Too much of a blast. Toad just got this octopus from Miss Valerie. Shout out. It'll come back later when I'm a little bit more alive. What's up, Pates?
what's up, mate?
What's up, Pates? What's up, Pates? We're in the green room. I'm getting ready to go on.
And it's actually green.
And it is actually green. I didn't put my jacket on yet, but...
Yeah, most greens are green.
There's my outfit. What had happened was...
See, what had happened was I wrote, I don't know. I think I was going to make a parody album about holiday songs.
Yeah.
And I needed one for St. Patrick's Day, and so I was high, and I did not inhale, but I wrote a leprechaun rap, and you know the funny thing is every St. Patrick's Day, Michelle Tate, remember Michelle Tate, she's on Ghost Hunters, she reminds me of the leprechaun rap, and she texts me about it, and she's like, you're gonna do the leprechaun
You
rap?
put it in your Instagram story.
I did once. I'll give you a sample, so.
Yeah.
First off, it's get a leprechaun, 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 get that motherfucking go, bitch. That's how it starts. So it's get that motherfucking go, bitch. Mr. LPC, it's that time of the year. Gotta get that money, gotta buy that beer. Green, put your shamrocks up, put it to the sky, tuck your shit up, make it get high. Hold up. Then you get the girls in the background that's like, chase that fucking go. Chase the motherfucking go, Mr. Leprechaun. And then you get science. Sunlight shines through raindrops, rainbow shall appear.
Yes.
How do you make rainbows, bitch? Sunlight shines through raindrops, rainbow shall appear. Chase that fucking go. Get that motherfucker go, Mr. Leprechaun.
Yes.
Yeah, Amy Rooney's last strange escape, she had a Halloween costume party for the 80s, and so people dressed up mostly from the Ghostbusters movie because it came out in the 80s, but I was alive in the 80s, so to a certain degree, and only for a while. I actually died in the 80s too. But yeah, so I kind of redressed up as my punk rock self. It's strange to think that in the 80s I was purposely shaving my head, and then now here we are all these years later, and I'm like, fuck, bald.
I wish you looked like this. We would look so cool next to each other if you look like that all the time.
We look cool right now.
We do look cool right now. It's true. Everybody asks us how we met. So the story is...
I read Jessica's palm at the bar and told her her dog was gonna die.
Yeah, literally, I knew him for 5 seconds. And he's like, I was with my friend Angie, he's like, let me read your palms, cool. So I think she went first, I went second, and he's like, do you have a dog? I'm like, yeah. And at the time, Bean was a puppy, and he's like, not even kidding, like 9 months old. And he's like, oh, your dog's gonna die. I'm like, my dog's not gonna I'm like, I look at my friend, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I was like, no, this guy's not cool. And now we're like, attached at the hip.
Best friends.
Best friends.
Best
but yeah, it
friends.
really wasn't good at first, and then we hang out at the same bar.
Sometimes
we still
when you go to a psychic or a palm reader,
it doesn't go good.
If some shit's gonna go wrong, they should warn you.
I know, but no, the way that I took it at first was like, him warning me probably was good because I took it more seriously. I was like, at the time I was living somewhere that didn't have a fenced in yard, so I was like, oh, somebody told me my dog's gonna die, so I better be careful, I better make sure, whatever. So I feel like the extra, I don't know, I feel
You're
like
just
rationalizing.
rationalizing. You're rationalizing me being a terrible person.
I know. Anyway,
hit me with some dirt.
I know. Well, I was going, okay.
Let's do it.
Do you want to talk about the reason that I started coming to cons with you?
Oh, I have stalker women. And so Jess started coming to cons to act as like
A bodyguard.
my bodyguard.
Yeah.
And then women would email her horrible, nasty
Yes.
letters and
Yes.
tell me like, who's that fucking bitch that was
Yes.
here?
Yes. Like, I feel like nobody liked me
And I
at
was like,
first.
this is awesome.
Cause I'm like, you can't be mean to people, especially if they're like your fan. So I'm like, I'll do
I'm
it.
not a mean person at all.
No, I know. No, now I'm not. I don't know how to be mean to him now, but then I was like,
I'm telling you, these people, some of the women,
no, listen, you have to, listen.
I would send me like they would go out in their garden and then they would get really sweaty and then they would fold up their shirt and put it in a Ziploc bag and send it to me.
Swear. We get half-eaten food or like alcohol in the P.O. box, and they'll be like, let's share a drink together.
I ate half of this sandwich so you can eat the other half.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's in the P.O. box for a long time.
You know what's funny too is one of his main stalkers too is for like 5 seconds I had bright yellow hair, and I went to an event, and then I went to another and I had this hair that I always have, and she didn't know it was the same person. She's like, that other girl. I'm like, it's still me, bitch. Oh yeah, so I was the bodyguard.
That's like it, buddy. You're at time.
I know. We have a podcast together. It's called What's Up Weirdo.
Back to the Pate video. This is the match game with Adam.
And I've already forgotten their name. I feel like because Brad was like, I got 2 contestants and they're in the back.
Chelsea.
One's name is Dave, I think. Is Dave here? I got it right.
Jack Osborne's on the left. Toad's right here.
Got it.
Audience.
He said a name in my ear, and I literally was like, yep. No clue.
Look at Adam's jacket. Already dead.
Dave, how you feeling tonight?
Fantastic.
Use the microphone, sweetheart.
Using the microphone.
This is, and when you put the microphone up to your lips.
I can project.
Yeah. See that? Pretend it is
Oh,
a
my.
friend,
Say it.
a lover, and talk right into the tip, right there.
Oh
Just
my.
gently
Oh
speak.
my. Oh my.
Yes, but the beard can scrape, so be oh yes, very careful. ASMR, you're welcome.
Thank you.
This is the first time one of our contestants has been male presenting. Look at him.
I appreciate that.
Thank you, welcome. Try to win, because the girls are really strong. Next up, we have a lady. I think her name is Betty. Come here. Betty. Bernadette. Beatrice. Bonnie. Fucking Ruthie. Come on out, Ruthie. You're right here. I know you know how to work your next question. Panelists, listen up. Here we go. I'm not afraid of aliens, said John Tenney, because every time they visit, I get blank. Cue music! Yes. Tenney wants the question again. Here we go.
Amy is
I'm not
shook
afraid
it.
of aliens, said John Tenney, because every time they visit, I get blank. Okay, don't you look at his answer. I swear to God.
Wait, can we confirm that there's no children in this room?
No,
Can we confirm there's no children in
You
here?
look great.
Listen, raise your hand if you're a child. No, real children. No, because this is an after-hours program. We're good. We're good. We're good. What I love about this program is it's gonna be the last time we do this game show.
No. Why?
Because next year we're playing what? Adam's Family Feud. Here we go. I'm not afraid of aliens, said John Tenney, because every time they visit, I get blanked. Only person waiting is the person that knows he's gonna get blanked in the room. Why do I rhyme? What am I doing? What am I doing?
Watch out. Back up.
Got it?
It's on
You got
me.
it? Huh? You ready? I got it.
It ain't nothing.
Don't you look at his answers.
I'm looking at everything else.
No. Did you write it? You wrote it? Got it. Ready? Here we go. I'm not afraid of aliens, said John Tenney, because every time they visit, I get fully erect.
Oh my, here we go. Here we are.
Just give me 2 seconds. He wrote fully erect. Like penis. Fully erect penis. Grandma. Give that to Grandma. It's a fully erect penis. You're welcome.
This is going good.
She said thank you.
He did say thank you, I'm sure. Does he already have plans for next year or something? And he knows he can't make it, so he doesn't care?
I don't care. Listen, at this point, all bets are off. We're gonna start with Amy Bruni on this one.
I'm trying to be the level-headed, obvious one, because I'm trying to help you guys out. So I said a very simple abducted.
Oh, very good.
Very
She wants you to get
basic.
points here, but he has transitioned over into sluttery.
No, I've learned my lesson. I'm not helping either of you any longer.
Queen of Balls, what did you say?
I said out of this world weed.
Out of this world weed.
Yeah.
A really long and complicated answer, but really great.
Thank you.
Rochelle, what did you grace the paper with?
I said $5, and $5 is $5.
Yes! See, now that is a great answer. Does it match fully erect?
No.
No. But very good. Juan.
This close. Okay, I felt a little bad about me going X-rated. Sorry. So, I know John Tenney to be the most interesting man in the world, and because he's the most interesting man in the world, he probably would have gotten history.
History. That's a good answer. But not a match, but very good.
I should have went with probed.
Pro would have been an answer.
Don't worry about it.
You're doing.
I know what you're about to say.
Do you know what I'm about to say?
Yes, I do.
Electrocuted.
Because I'm telling
I
you.
think so. You gotta be fully erect to make a parobe. Audience, what do you think? Is it a match? Wait,
It's the sweaters, guys.
Oh, wait.
It's the sweaters. It's the sweaters.
Oh yeah, it's a point. Chipped and probed. Oh, chipped and probed! That's 2 points! I did not forget about Jack like we forgot about Dre. I just didn't get down here in time. It's okay.
Yeah.
But that is a match. That is a very good match. Chipped and probed. So there was the extra little...
What's up, Painskis? We're at the bridge. Mackinac City. Pretty spectacular as always. This is my secret beach. Nobody's ever here. And that's gorgeous. We just got veggie dogs from Wienerlicious. Mackinac City's own Wienerlicious. It's got a giant hot dog on top. I probably should have put it on this video. It's probably on our last year's video, but it's real good. Maybe I'll put a photo in here and then you'll see it. That's all I got at this point. My brain's not working correctly. I'm very exhausted. We had a really good trip. Really perfect Paracon. Everybody was lovely. Saw so many nice people. Like speakers that we know, friends, attendees, everybody, literally everybody. It was really great. Really great. I have like barely any voice left. Tenney has barely any voice left. But yeah, we're doing great. Everything's great. Can't wait to go home and rest for an entire month. Yeah. We're gonna take a day off tomorrow, then we'll record the podcast. No, we're not taking a day off tomorrow. We're taking some night off and we're recording tomorrow. And Tuesday, I have to go get my first procedure that I have to get done, and then the second one is September 12th, so I'll be at home doing nothing for weeks. Excited. Woo. Woo. Alright, I'm gonna try and find some sweet rocks now. Rock hound time. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys in a second. I'll come back with Tenney and end the video probably. We're hungover and dead and we're dying. The fake bridge. We're at the bridge. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We're done now.
We're done.
We're going home to eat food and sleep forever. Bye. We love you guys. Oh my god, bye. 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 Bye.